Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel KT Math World.
Hello friends, welcome to the first lecture of determinant. Determinant based upon a square matrix. So you can get the value of a determinant for a square matrix only, not for a rectangular matrix. Square matrix, it means number of rows and number of columns would be shown. So if A equals to ABCD, 2 by 2 matrix is there, then determinant of A is given by determinant of A or determinant of A. Don't read this as modulus A. This is symbol determinant of A, and you can see all the entries of the element of this matrix are in its same position which is given in matrix. Okay, so just symbol got changed. For matrices you can see you got a square bracket like this, while for determinant you get a matrix like for a determinant you get like vertical line. Okay, okay, then see the next thing. Remarks, whatever we discussed, that thing you can see here. This one is read as determinant of A. Don't read as modulus of A. Okay, this is not modulus. Second thing, for only square matrix have the determinant. For a rectangular matrix you are unable to get the value of determinant. It means suppose you have like this 1 2 3 2 4 6. This is rectangular matrix. Why? Because number of row is 2 while number of column is 3. 2 by 3. This is not square matrix. Okay, so whenever you have matrix like this, then determinant is undefined for this. You cannot get the value for determinant for this particular matrix. Okay. Next thing. Now determinant of a matrix of order 2. Order 2. Here you can see 2 order. This is order 2 matrix A, B, C, D. Then how to get the value of this determinant? For that you can see here this AD direction. This AD direction is called as principal diagonal. AD. This is your principal diagonal. Principal diagonal. While this BC, you can see here this BC, this direction you can see here, that is called as secondary diagonal. Secondary diagonal. Okay, then how to get the value of the determinant? Product of principal diagonal element. So product of these two gives you how much? AD. And product of secondary diagonal element gives you how much? PC. Product of principal diagonal minus product of secondary diagonal. It means you got how much? AD minus BC. A into D minus opposite direction, that is now BC. Okay. So this way you can calculate the value for order 2 determinant. Okay. Okay, then if you see another illustration, let A equals to E11, E12, E21, E22. Another 2 by 2 determinant is there. You can see here. Another 2 by 2 matrix is there. Then how to calculate the value? As we discussed, firstly product of these principal diagonal E11 into E22. Then secondary diagonal. So E11 into E22 minus E12 into E22. Okay, so that thing you can see, determinant of E equals to product of these two minus product of these two. So E11 into E22 minus E12 into E22, that you can see here. Okay, E11 into E22 minus E12 into E21. Okay, so suppose we consider this illustration, then how to get a value for this determinant? So firstly, product of these two, so 2 2s are 4, so you get how much? Firstly 4, then minus product of now the secondary diagonal, so 4 into minus 1, 4 into minus 1, that will be how much? Minus 4. So you got how much? 4 minus minus plus 4, so 4 plus 4. So how much? Our answer 8, that you can see here. Okay, this is for 2 by 2. Now we will see the determinant of a matrix of order 3 by 3 order. So suppose you have a determinant like this, E11, E12, E13. Hope you remember this. 1 1 indicate first row, first column, first row, second column, first row, third column. Same way, second row, first column, second row, second column, second row, third column. Same way for last row. Okay, so now how to calculate? So for that, you can expand determinant with respect to any row or with respect to any column. It depends on you. So firstly, you have to choose any row or any column. So right now we will consider first row. Okay, then firstly, what are the elements of first row? Decide the sign of that element. So here we have three elements, E11, then another is E12, then another is E13. Okay, now decide the sign, whether it is positive or negative. So firstly, how to decide sign? For that, this A11 got multiplied to minus 1 raised to sum of this suffix number. Suffix number, it means is 1 and 1. Sum of these two. So 1 plus 1, that will be how much? 2. So minus 1 raised to 2. So that will be positive. It means you got positive sign of which one? A11. So I am going to indicate it here positive. Okay, same way, this second element A12 got multiplied by which one? Minus 1 raised to sum of the suffixes. So 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2, that will be how much? 3. So minus 1 raised to 3, so obviously that will be negative. So you got minus A12. So sign of this one, that will be negative. Okay, same way for last one, A13 into minus 1 raised to sum of the suffix number. So 1 plus 3, so that will be how much? 4. So minus 1 raised to 4, that is positive 1. So you got plus A13, plus sign. So I am going to put it here, plus sign. Same way, suppose you consider any other row, then you can decide firstly sign. Okay, now after deciding sign, positive and negative, we will start calculation. How to start our calculation? Okay, firstly, remember this sign. For first row you got plus, minus and plus. You have to keep this in mind. Okay, now okay, here you got plus sign, here you got minus sign, and here you got plus sign. Okay, so now with A11, positive sign, so A11. Now A11 lies in which row? First row, first column. You can see 1 1, it means first row, first column. So eliminate that first row, first column. So whatever the elements left, put that elements into 2 by 2 determinant in its same position by keeping the position of element as it is. So you got E22 into E23, then E32, then E33. Okay, so this was your plus sign. Okay, then second thing was minus. So minus, then E12, this element E12. Now forget this one. Now focus on this one. E1 2. So 1 it means first row and 2 it means column. First number indicates for row and second number indicates for column. So eliminate first row, second column. Eliminate first row, second column. I am going to express it by highlighter. So eliminate this first row and second column. So whatever left, whatever the elements left, put that into 2 by 2 determinant. So here you get which thing you got, that is equals to A21 A23. Keep the position of the element as it is, don't change the position. A31 then A33. Then same way for the last element plus, you got plus sign, that's why plus A13. Okay, now it lies in which row? First row and last column. So eliminate by the same way. Okay, now eliminate which row? First row and last column. Eliminate it. So you got, what is left? These 4 elements left. Eliminate first row and last column. So which element left? Put that into 2 by 2 determinant. So you have left now A21, A22, then A31, then A32. Okay, now how to get this value of 2 by 2 determinant, that we have seen earlier also, like product of principal diagonal minus product of secondary diagonal element. Okay, now it is easy to simplify this one. Okay, so this is the formula to expanding determinant with respect to first row. Okay, so this is the formula. You can see whatever we discussed, no need to write this -1:1 plus 1, just put the sign plus sign. Okay, same way here, whatever we have discussed. Okay, I am going to rub it right now. Okay, no need to write this -1:1 plus 1, -1:1 plus 1, that is -1:2, that is plus sign. Whatever we discussed now initially, plus minus plus, that thing is here. This is minus and this is plus. So no need to write this one. No need to write this one. Okay, A11 you can directly write A11 into this one. Then you can put minus A12, then this one, then plus A13 and then this one. No need to write this -1:2. Okay, so in this way you can expand determinant with respect to first row. Suppose you want to expand it using second row. Okay, suppose you want to expand it using second row, then firstly decide what are the elements in second row. So you have A21, then A22, then A23. Okay, so A21 got multiplied to -1:2, sum of the suffix numbers, so 2 plus 1, that will be how much? 3. So -1:3. So you got how much? Minus. So minus A21. It means with A21 you got which sign? Minus sign. With A21 you got minus sign. Same way A22 got multiplied to -1:2, sum of the suffix number 2 plus 2, that is how much? 4. So -1:4. It means you got plus sign. It means you got plus A22. It means here you got plus sign. Same way now, -1:2 plus 3, 2 plus 3, that will be 5. So -1:5, that is -1. So you got here minus A23. So here you got minus sign. Okay, so now afterward the procedure is similar to previous one. Okay, so I'm not going to write the whole thing A21, then no need to write this one. With A21 I'm going to just indicate by, I'm going to just show you with the first element A21. So it lies in second row, first column. It lies in which row? It lies in now second row, first column. So eliminate it. So what is left? So that thing you can write here. So with a minus A21 you got which thing? Remove this row and remove this column. So A1 to A13. So I am going to write here A12, then A13, then same way A32 and A33, A32, then A33. The procedure is almost similar. Then with A22, now remove second row and second column. Then what is left? A11, A13, A31, A33. So in this way you can calculate with respect to any row or any column. You can expand it. Okay. But normally the determinant, basically you need to expand it with respect to first row. So it will be easier for you. Okay. So in short, now I am going to indicate a sign here. So you got, for first row you got plus, minus, plus. For second thing you got minus, plus, minus. Same way when you calculate for this one, you got plus, minus, plus. So if you expand it with respect to first row, then keep this element in your mind and keep this sign also. Okay. Suppose you want to expand it using first column, then same sign, but in that case elements are got changed. So for E11, A21, then A31. Okay. So elements also change when you consider column. Okay. Now see the next thing. Okay. For easier calculation of a determinant, we shall expand the determinant along that row or column which contains maximum number of 0. Why? Because the row in which maximum number of 0, if you expand the determinant with respect to that row or that column, then your answer will be easier, because 0 into anything, that will be 0. That's why you can see in example so that you get a better idea. Okay, so right now I am not going to discuss for this. What is the main reason behind for this? Because if you consider the maximum number of 0 rows, then in that case 0 into anything, that will be 0. So calculation will be too simple. That's why. Okay, then see the next thing, next remarks. Okay, whatever we discussed now with something like this, A11 into minus 1 is to sum of suffixes, that is given here, I plus j. So we can multiply normally by plus 1 or minus 1. That's why you got sign whether it is plus or minus with the element. Okay, it depends on your sum. It depends on your sum of suffix number, sum of this suffix number. This is I and this is j. This sum is even, then you got positive 1. And this sum, suppose we have like this 1, 2, then sum will be odd. 1 plus 2, that will be 3. Then minus 1 is to 3, so you got minus sign. So that thing is given in this remarks. Okay, then next thing, we have already discussed, you got this sign. So keep this determinant in mind. You have to remember this determinant of sign. Okay. Easy to remember. How to remember? Just you can remember like this. Sorry. Okay. You can remember how for 3 by 3 determinant. Remember this sign. This position, this position, this position, this position, and this position. All these end point and this central point are positive sign. You can see it. Plus, 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 then plus. Between that put minus sign, minus, minus, minus. So you got a structure, this one. Okay, easy. This way you can easily remember. Okay. Now, last note, this one. We will see this note when we discuss the equation which based on this one. That time we will see this note. Okay, so right now I am not going to discuss for this note, but you have to remember this note. Okay, so next thing, okay, evaluate this one. Okay, now we will expand this determinant with respect to first row. So what you get, firstly you have the sign, you have to remember it, plus, minus, and plus. So you got how much? With plus 0 into anything, that will be 0, so no need to calculate for 0. Okay, why? Because outside 0, so 0 into anything, that will be 0, so no need to write with 0 whatever the determinant left, no need to write for that. Then you got minus sign, and this element, that is how much? Minus sign alpha. With minus sign alpha, now it lies in which row? First row, second column. First row, second column. So eliminate it. So what is left? So here you have left minus sine alpha, then sine beta, then cos alpha, then 0. Okay, now with last element you got with sine plus of minus cos alpha, plus of minus cos alpha. Okay, now you can see it lies in which row? First row and last column. So eliminate first row, last column. So what is left? What is left here? So minus sine alpha, then 0, then here cos alpha, and here minus sine beta, that you can see. Okay, so now whatever we discuss it here, that thing you can see in the next step. Okay, so now okay, so now 0 into anything, that will be 0, so no need to discuss for that. So here you got 0. Then minus sine alpha into 0, firstly product of these two, so that will be 0. Then afterward product of these two. Okay, so for the last determinant now, product of these two, that will be minus minus plus. Then this will be 0 into anything, that will be 0. Okay, so that thing you can see in the next step. So minus sine alpha, then 0, and this will become minus sine beta cos alpha. You can see here outside minus cos alpha as it is, product of these two, so minus minus plus, so you got sine alpha sine beta, then this will be 0. Okay, now the simplification is there only. So minus minus plus, this got multiplied, so you got plus sine alpha sine beta cos alpha. Same way outside is minus cos alpha, that got multiplied, so you get minus sine alpha. Okay, now see this properly. Sine alpha, here sine alpha, sine beta, cos alpha, then cos alpha. It means almost similar term is there, but here order is different. Order is different. Okay, it means it is almost like x minus x. So what is x minus x? Both got cancelled, and you got answer how much? 0. So that will be your final answer. Okay, now evaluate the determinant in exercise 1 and 2. Simple question is that how to calculate this one easily. So that is equal to product of these two. So 2 into minus 1, that will be minus 2 we can say. Then minus, then product of these two. So 4 into minus 5, that will be how much? Minus 20. So you got how much? Minus 2, then minus minus plus 20. So 20 minus 2, so that will be how much? 80. Okay, that thing you can see here, that will be your answer. Okay, same way, see the next thing. Similar thing is that cos into cos, it will become cos square. Cos into cos, it will become cos square. Then minus sine, now product of these two, so plus minus minus, so you got minus sine into sine, that will become sine into sine, that will become sine square. So now you got this one. This is your question. Okay, now minus minus plus, so you got cos square plus sine square. Cos square plus sine square, how much? 1. That will be your answer. Next question. Before we move on this question, hope you remember the formula for this. What is the formula? A cube plus b cube. What is the formula? A plus b, then a square minus ab plus b square. Okay, it will be used here. Okay, see that? This is your question. Okay, how to expand this one? Product of these two firstly. Okay, then product of x minus 1 into x plus 1. Okay, so x square minus x plus 1 into x plus 1 minus x minus 1 into x plus 1, that you can see here. Okay, so if you see it properly, this one, then it is almost like this. X plus 1, see the first bracket, this one, firstly this one, x plus 1, a is your x, b is your 1. Same way here you got x square minus x into 1, that will become x, then 1 square, that will become 1. So you can see here x plus 1 into x square minus x plus 1. So what will be the answer? A, that is x, and b, that is 1. You got x cube plus 1. So answer of this one, that is how much? X cube plus 1. Hope you remember the formula for this. A minus b into a plus b, basic formula. So a square minus b square. So that you can see here, x cube plus 1 minus x square minus 1. Okay, now when you open this bracket, then you can see outside is minus. So minus x square and minus minus plus 1. So here you have plus 1 and that's this minus and this minus. So minus minus plus 1. So 1 plus 1, that will become directly 2. So you can see that x cube minus x square plus 1 and minus minus plus 1, that will become 2 plus 2. Okay. Okay, then see the next thing. Yeah, you have to prove this result. Okay, a equals to 1, 2, 4, 2. What is your left hand side? This is your left hand side. A is given, then firstly you require 2a. So 2 got multiplied. 2 got multiplied twice a. Then what will be twice a? Twice a will be 2 got multiplied to each element. So 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Then afterward 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4. Okay. So then a equals to this one, then twice a will be this one. Okay. Now what is required? Determinant required. So determinant of 2a. Determinant of 2a, that will be how much? Determinant of this one. So determinant. So easy calculation is there. Firstly product of these two. So 2 4s are 8. You got how much? 2 4s are 8. Then minus product of these two. So 4 into 8. 4 into 8. That will be how much? 32. So that you can see 8 minus 32. So you got how much? Minus 24. Okay. What you have to prove? 4 into modulus of a. So outside 4 requires. So separate 4 from this one. So what can you write for this one? 2a equals to minus 24, that you got. Okay. Now separate 4 from this one. So 4 into you got how much? 4 into minus 6. You can write this minus 24 as 4 into minus 6. Okay. So 4 into, what about minus 6? See the value of determinant a. See the value of determinant of a. So 2 1s are 2. What is the value of determinant of a? 2 minus product of these two now. Product of these two. So 4 2s are 8. So 2 minus 8. That will be how much? Minus 6. Oral calculation was there. So 4 minus 6. Minus 6 is nothing but determinant of a. That's why you can directly put here 4 into modulus of a. That you can see here. Okay. Okay. On the very first page, we discuss about this node. Sorry, not on this page. On this page. Okay. See the third node. If A equals to KB, A equals to KB and B are square matrices, then determinant of A, that will be K raised to n into determinant of B. That you can see here. Okay. So I am going to explain this node by that particular illustration. So see it properly. So okay. Now suppose you consider B equals to twice A. B equals to twice A. B equals to twice A, then when you consider determinant of this, so determinant B, that will be determinant of 2A. And what is the answer of determinant of 2A you got? We consider B as twice A. Okay. And determinant of 2A you got which answer? 4 into modulus of A. Sorry, not modulus, determinant of A. Okay. 4. Here 2 is there. Here 2 is there. So 4 can be written as 2 square. 2 square into determinant of A. Okay. Now here, what is the order of this matrix? What is the order of this matrix? 2. Order 2 matrix. Okay. So that's why you got in exponent 2. It means I am going to say that I want to tell you that B equals to KA, then determinant of B equals to, you got how much, k raised to n into determinant of A. That thing was there in remarks number 3. Okay, here k is as how much, k is 2. And what is the order of matrix is how much, 2. Order of matrix is 2. So 2 raised to 2 into determinant of A. You can see here. This was the twice. Determinant of B equals to, you got how much, this one. And B equals to, you can see, KA. Then you have this. Okay, so whatever the order, you can see, whatever the scalar got multiplied, that scalar in the base, while whatever the order of the matrix, that order will move in the exponent. Okay, you can see the same thing in next question also. See the next question. I'm going to rub this right now. Okay, so right now what is required? 3 times A required. 3 times A, it means 3 got multiplied to each element of this matrix. Okay, so here A is this one, then 3A will be 3 got multiplied, so 3 0 3 0 3 6 0 0 and 12. That you can see, that are the elements in 3. Okay, before we calculate 3A, firstly what is your determinant A, that we will discuss. Okay, so firstly we will calculate the value of determinant of A. So determinant of A equals to, consider determinant only. So how to calculate? Now it is too easy. So you got plus sign, minus sign, then plus sign. Okay, so plus 1, with plus 1 remove that plus 1 row and column, remove this first row, first column. So what is left? How to calculate? Okay, I am going to write it here. This is your initial stage, but I have written directly. Hope you will understood later this one easily. That's why. Okay, so with plus 1, you can see it lies in first row, first column. So eliminate it. So what is left? So you got left 1 2 and 0 4. So you got this one. Okay, then you got minus sign, so minus 0. But with 0 into anything, that will become 0, so no need to calculate with 0. Okay, then what is your last element? Plus 1. So with plus 1, it lies in first row, last column. So eliminate first row, last column. So what is left? Put that into 2 by 2 determinant. So 0 1 0 0. So that thing you can see directly here. This one as it is, product of this one, that is 4 minus 0. So you got 4 minus 0. With 0 anything, that will become 0. With plus 1, you can see here 0 minus 0. So you got 0 minus 0. So 1 into 4, that will become 4. 4 minus 0, that is 4 now. So 4 into 1, that will be 4. And this will become 0. So what is your answer of determinant A? Determinant A, you got how much? Okay, I am going to erase everything. Okay, now calculate the value of 3 times of A. Value of determinant of determinant. Now which one required? Determinant of 3A required. Okay, so this is your left hand side. Okay, so 3A equals to this one. So same way 3 got multiplied. So 3 with 3, eliminate first row, first column. So you got how much? 36 minus 0. Okay, then you got minus 0 into 0. With 0 anything will become 0. Then afterward you got plus 3. With plus 3, so you can see this 3 lies in first row, last column. So I eliminate it. So this one left. So what is the product of firstly principal diagonal? So 0 into 0, that will become 0. Then product of these two. So 0 into minus 8, that will again become 0. So you got this one. Okay, so insert, you got 36 into 3, that will become 108, and this whole thing become 0. So answer you got 108. Here your answer require in 27 format. So 108 can be written as 27 into 4. Answer require in 27 format na. So 108 can be factorized as 27 into 4. So that is 27 into, what is your 4? 4 you can see here. What is your 4? 4, that is the value of this determinant A. So you got 27 into A. Okay, that thing you can see. That will be your right answer. Okay, earlier whatever I discussed, that the same thing you can see here. Suppose right now you consider B equals to 3, it means B equals to Ka. Then determinant of B, that will be how much? K raised to n into determinant of A. This was your third node. Okay, so right now you can see, suppose you consider B equals to 3 times A. B equals to, suppose you consider 3 times A. Then determinant of A, B, that will be K, that is how much? 3. K is how much? 3. And N. N indicates for order of matrix. So what is the order of matrix? Order of matrix is 3. 3 by 3 order is there. So order will be 3. So 3 raised to 3 into determinant of A. Okay. So that was the third node. Okay. So that node can be easily explained by these two illustrations. Okay. Now see this question. Simple question is there. Okay. So this is your question. So with firstly plus 0. So with 0 you got 0 into anything, that will become 0. Then you got minus 1, minus sign, so minus, then element. So it lies in first row, second column. So eliminate it. Eliminate first row, second column. Then whatever left, what is left? Minus 1. Then what is left? Eliminate first row, second column. So what is left? Minus 1, minus 3, then minus 2 and 0. So what is the answer of this? 0. Then minus as it is, outside minus 1 as it is. Then 0 minus product of these two. So product of minus minus plus. So 3 2s are 6. So you got this one. That thing you can see here. Okay, then with plus 2, by the same way, with plus 2, it lies in which row? First row, last column. So eliminate it. So you got, what is left now? Minus 1, 0, minus 2, 3. Okay, now you can easily calculate this one. So with plus 2, you got how much? Minus 3, minus 3, minus 0. Okay, minus 0 or plus 0, it doesn't make any difference. Okay, so you got this one. So here you get minus minus, here it will become minus 6. So minus minus plus 6, and 3 2s are 6. So you got here minus 6. So 6 minus 6, that will be 0. That is your answer. Okay, now, okay, as we discussed initially, that you can expand determinant with respect to any row. Then you can see here in second row you got maximum number of 0. 2 zeros are there. So calculation will be easy. And as I told you that you can remember the determinant of sign. Which sign? I told you now that you have to remember this determinant plus minus plus, minus plus minus, then plus minus plus. This was the sign. Okay, so same way, suppose now you want to expand this determinant with respect to second row, then what you get? What you get? Minus sign. You can see here. For second row you got minus, so minus 0, 0 into anything, that will become 0, no need to write for that. Then plus, plus sign, so plus sign, and what is the element there? 0, so plus 0. Again with 0, no need to calculate for anything, because 0 into anything, that will become 0. Then with minus, now minus sign, then what is the element here? Minus 1, second row. We are going to expand it with respect to second row. That thing keep in mind. Okay, second row. Okay, so with minus 1, what is left? It lies in, minus 1 lies in which row? You can see that minus 1 lies in which row? Second row, last column. So eliminate second row and last column. Eliminate second row, last column. So what is left? 3, then minus 1, and here left 3, then minus 5. You can see that. Okay, so minus now plus 1, then 3 5s are minus 15, then it will be now minus, and product of this, that is minus 3. So like this you got, so you got minus 15, then minus plus 3. So minus 15 plus 8, that will be how much? Minus 12. Okay, the same thing you can see in the calculation. Now I am going to rub this whole thing. Okay, whatever we discussed, that thing you can see in this calculation. Okay, now next question. 3 minus 4 5, same way. Now no more zeros here, no zeros are there, so you can pick any row and you can expand it. Suppose you pick first row, then what are the sign? Plus, minus and plus. So with that you can start your calculation. So you got 3 with 3, you got how much? First row, first column, eliminate it. So 1 minus 2, 3 1 left. Okay, then you got minus sign, and this element as it is. So what is the element? Minus 4. Okay, now it lies in first row, second column, so eliminate it. So what is left? 1 minus 2, and then 2 1, 1 minus 2, then 2 1. Then with last element you got plus sign, so plus 5. Then eliminate first row. It lies in which row? It lies in first row, so eliminate first row and last column. So what is left? 1 1 2 3. That thing you can see here. Okay, now easy calculation is there. So product of this, that is 1 1s are 1, then minus 3 2s are minus 6, so minus plus 6. You can see here, this is minus plus 4 1, then minus for formula, and product of these two, that is minus 4. Product of these two, that is minus 4, and you got between that minus, so minus plus 4. Same way 3, then minus 2. Okay, so 6 plus 1, that is 7, 7 3s are 21. Okay, 1 plus 4, that is 5, 3 minus 2, that is 1. Okay, so 7 3s are 21, 5 4s are 20, 5 1s are 5. So how much your answer? Addition gives you 46 answer. Okay. Fourth question. Now same way you can expand it with respect to any row or any column. So suppose you pick first row, then with 2, it lies in which row? First row, first column, so eliminate it. So 2 into 0, that will be 0. Then okay, so now I am going to show it here. 2, eliminate first row, first column. Now oral calculation. So 2 into 0, that will be how much? 0. Then minus of formula. Now product of these two, that is minus plus, so 5 1s are 5, so you got plus 5. Then you got minus sign with respect to first row, and what is your element? Minus 1. Okay, now this minus 1 lies in which row? First row, second column, so eliminate it. Eliminate first row, second column. So what is left? 0 minus 1 3 0. Okay, so now product of, you have to focus it here also. So eliminate first row, second column. So now whatever 2 by 2 determinant left, you have to get the value of this one. So 0 into 0, that will become now 0. Then product of these two, so product of these two, that will be now how much? Minus 3. 3 into minus 1, that is minus 3. So minus plus 3. Okay, now then plus sign, and what is your element? Minus 2, that you can see here, minus 2. Okay, so it lies in first row, last column, so eliminate it. So this thing left, this 0 2 3 minus 5 left. So product of these two firstly, so 0 into minus 5, that will be 0. Then minus, now product of these two, so 2 3s are 6. Okay, so you got how much? 0 into minus 5, that is minus 5. Then minus plus 1 into 3. Then plus minus 2. Then what is left here? Minus 6. So 2 5s are minus 10, 3 1s are 3, then 6 2s are 12, that you can see. So 12 plus 8, that is 15. 15 minus 10, that will be how much? 5. So that same thing you can see in this calculation. Okay. Now I am going to rub this. Okay. See the next question. You have to get the value of determinant of E. Now almost similar questions are going on. So now move quickly. So with +1, what is left? Eliminate first row, first column. So 9 ones are 9. Sorry, 1 into -9, that will be -9. Then 4 into -3, that will be -12. But due to that minus sign, minus +12. Then you got -1 here. Then eliminate first row, second column. So 2 nines are -18. 2 into 9, -9. So -18. Then minus sign. Then 5 into -3, that will be -15. So +15. Then plus of -2, that will become -2 now. Then product of these two, so 2 4s are 8, then 5 1s are 5, so 8 minus 5. Okay, so 12 minus 9, that is 3. 15 minus 18, so -3. So -3 into -1, that will be +3. 8 minus 5, that is 3. So 3 into -2, that will be -6. So 6 minus 6, what is the answer? 0. Find the value of x. Two determinants are equal given. Okay, so you can easily calculate. This is your question. Okay, firstly product of these two, 2 1s are 2, then 5 4s are 20. So 2 minus 20. On this side, y6 into x, that will become 2x square, and 6 4s are 24. That thing you can see here. Okay, 2 minus 20, that will become how much? -18. That is equal to 2x square minus 24. Okay, so taking this -24 on this side and 2x square as it is on this side, so 24 minus 18, that will be how much? 2x square. So 24 minus 18, that is 6. 6 equals to 2x square. So 2 3s are 6. So you got x square equals to how much? 3. Then x will be how much? Plus or minus √3. The same thing you can see in this calculation. Okay, see the next question. 2 3 4 5 equal to this one. Then by the same way, 2 5s are 10, minus 4 3s are 12. Same way 5 into x minus 5 6 into 3, that will become 6x. So 10 minus 12 equals to 5x minus 6x. So minus 2 equals to minus x. So from both sides minus cancel, you got x equals to 2. Next question, almost similar to this one. MCQ is there. Okay, so this is your question. Firstly product of these two, so x into x, that will become x square now. 18 2s are 36, so x square minus 36. On this side 6 6s are 36, 36 minus 36, you can see. So this will become 0. On this side 0, and taking this minus 36 on that side, so you got x square equals to 36. Taking root, so root will be positive or negative, so you got plus or minus 6. So what is the answer? Option B. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, then like it, share it, and subscribe my channel KT Math World for more videos. Thank you.